There is an absolutely game-breaking position change in this game, man. And this one you cannot do, or it's going to absolutely ruin your dynasty. This one is not going to benefit you much. But if you make these mistakes, it's going to ruin your dynasty and you're going to be very confused. We're going to cover it all in this video. EA, can we fix this or at least nerf it a little bit? Not sure if this is supposed to be in the game, but it's going to ruin people's dynasties. So shout out to my guy Eric for even sending me this. And this came from them boys over Reddit. You know them boys over Reddit go crazy and find all of this stuff. And I got sent this, so I didn't find this or discover this. We are the messenger. So please do not do this. We're going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a second. If y'all do enjoy the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all boys. Go over to the Twitch, check us out. We're going crazy every single day. Now let's get into it. So what this is, position changes, man. Last year, one of the most important things in the game, man. It was kind of cheesy. You was able to finesse position changes to your benefit, and you can finesse position changes this year also. When you change a guy position, it also changed their skill caps. Last year, their skill caps would never change. If you change the guy from receiver to corner, they will have the same exact skill caps and the same exact categories. This year is not the case. We changed this guy and he lost one skill cap. He went from 13 to 12 skill caps. So it's a little bit interesting, but that's not what I'm really here to tell you, man. So when you get freshmen, you know, you might be inclined to change their position. You cannot do that. Like O-lineman is a simple one, man. You get a freshman, let's say we got this left guard. Let's just say we want to change him to right guard, man. So this time we'll leave him here and we'll look at his skill caps. But like simple changes of positions, like changes lineman to the right side or just changing D lineman from left edge to right edge, freshman, it absolutely cooks it. Let me show y'all. So I have 6 players I want to focus on here, man. And it's going to be a drastic difference. First one is going to be Braden here, left guard. He has a total of 17 skill caps. He's going to be a 4-star star development, 17 skill caps as a freshman. Y'all see them here, 17. Not bad. This is not horrible, man. Skill caps are different from last year, so that's not terrible. Move over to the left edge rushers. We got Curtis, who is, I believe, a 5-star, and he is going to be the best of the bunch with only 4 skill caps. 4 skill caps. Amazing player. 5-star, good development trait also. We have another guy here at defensive end, Abel, and he is going to have a total of 21 skill caps. So his is going to be the harshest, but he's a normal guy, normal development guy, 4-star. And yeah, it's not that bad because you still got the pass rush ability, but he has 21. Now let's move over to D-tackle. I'm showing y'all all this information because it's going to be a major difference here. Surely, a guy Mecca, he has 12 skill caps as a 4-star star development, and these are his skill caps. And then we have 2 more players. Let's move over to Sam. And what we're going to do is we're going to move all of these guys to a different position. We're going to go back on the save file, move them to a different position. My guy Muhammad here has a total of 20 skill caps, and this is what he looks like. And then we're also going to have a corner. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to move them to a different position. So all of these guys, this is their natural position. Well, when we move them out of position, when we just go back on this same exact save file, our guy here, Darnell, has 13 skill caps. When we go back on this save file and we just move them to a different position, for example, we'll move this guy to safety and the skill caps is going to change massively. So we went back on the same exact save file, but just to the point where we didn't have position changes yet. So this is the thought process. Let's say, you know, you bring in a freshman left end. Well, I want him to play right end. Let's just say we need more right ends. So, we just move him to right end. His archetype stays the same. His overall stays the same. We're just going to move him to the right side of the ball because in theory, let's just say we need a guy there. Same thought process. Curtis, we got too many left ends. Let's move him to defensive end or on right defensive end, or we could do D-tackle. But let's just move him to right end because in this thought process, we just need more guys at right end. And let's move this guy to D-tackle, Abel, even though we might not even need D-tackle. He drops 1 overall. His archetype stays the same. And these are, you know, harmless position changes I would consider. And Muhammad here, let's just say we need a middle linebacker. We're going to move him to middle. And guess what? For our 1 corner, we're going to move him to safety. And we'll see how much different these skill caps are. All right, so we sim to the next year, man. And this is what all of the guys simply just move to a harmless position. This is a harmless position change in my mind. This is the craziest thing in the world, man. This is nuts. This is nuts. I have no idea why this is in the game, but let's look. So our left guard that we just moved over to right guard, look at his skill caps now, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at his skill caps. So he went from 17 skill caps at left guard. You move him to right guard, 52 skill caps. 52 skill caps. Okay. So if you're the guy that, you know, just didn't watch my video or don't watch any YouTube and you're just doing your rebuild, you bring in a 5-star left guard. Oh, well, I don't need left guard. I just move in the right guard. You go look at his skill caps. It looks like this. You have no idea. And I get it. They wanted to maybe nerf position changes from last year. I don't think this is the right way to go about it. I really do not, man. I don't know if this is intended to be in the game, but he goes from 17 to 52. And no, it's not just him. It's going to be all of these guys. So let's look at the next guy, Curtis, the 5-star that had 4 skill caps. He was a left end. We just moved him to right end. Nothing changed. The archetype didn't change. 5-star, star development. He goes from 4 skill caps to 35 skill caps. Okay? 35 skill caps. Okay? More than 4 times. More than 5 times, whatever. That's insane, bro. That is insane. Let's look at our next guy. I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm getting a little bit frustrated because I know I've done this already in some of my rebuilds where I just, you know, in this, like, not even in trying to a way of trying to cheat, just move the guy around for one reason or another, and I didn't realize it was going to have this type of impact, man. So the next guy, Abel here, was the defensive end. He was the left end that we moved to D-tackle. He started off with 20 skill caps. He has increased to 54 skill caps, man. He is cooked. He is cooked. His overall could probably now reach like 80, maybe 82. He is baked. This is horrible. This is absolutely terrible, man. This is terrible. Let's look at our next guy. He was a Sam outside linebacker. We moved him inside. We needed an inside linebacker, so we just moved Muhammad to middle, to will linebacker. And, you know, he started off with 20 skill caps, and he has increased to 54. Yep, he increased to 54 skill caps here at middle linebacker. And guess what? We'll go to our last guy, who actually is the worst out of all of them. He was the corner that we moved to strong safety, and he has now increased to a grand total of 58 skill caps from 13. 58 skill caps from 13, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, man. This is actually nuts. I hope they fix this at some point sooner rather than later, because I don't know if this is intended to be in the game. I don't know if this is the best way to nerf position changes. Obviously, it was a little bit maybe cheesy last year, maybe a little bit of a finesse. I get that. I just feel like this is the complete wrong way to go about it without at least announcing it. You know, at least let everyone know, hey, if you do position changes, it's going to cook your prospects. And so yeah, this definitely happens for freshmen. And you might be asking, what happened if you have an athlete guy that comes in at an athlete and you just want to move him from position to position? I wouldn't even play around with it. I'll just keep him at whatever position you recruited him to come in at. I wouldn't even play around with it, man. Even moving guys, like I said, I moved a guy that was already on our roster. This guy right here, I moved him to right end, and he lost a skill cap. So it's just something janky going on right now with position changes. I'm going to do some further evaluation. Seemed like the skill caps will definitely change consistently. And last year, they never changed. You could never change the skill cap without actually having the coachability. This year, I don't know. And I think this sucks because now when you're recruiting, it's like, you know, I actually like to just move guys around. Like, I might want to bring in a left tackle and just play him at guard or move him to whatever. Now I feel like I got to actually bring in the specific position. Okay, now I need to actually bring in a right guard or I actually need a left guard because I can't change them around, at least not that first year. You can't change them around, man. It's not it. Don't do it. All right, man, we're going to keep this video on the shorter side so I get this out as soon as possible for you guys, man. If y'all enjoyed this content or found this helpful at all or got anything to say about it, drop it down below. Let's have a conversation about it. EA, if you're watching, please patch this. I don't think this is what the community wants because it's just going to be so many people that blindly do a position change and, you know, it results into your players getting cooked in stats and overall like that and skill caps. So I don't think that should be the case, man. But I appreciate y'all boys. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the Twitch, and we on to the next one.